Wow. Their planes are certainly fighting against that wind, aren't they? Right, the next plane, we've got a British Airways. Right, the plane just taken off is the Virgin Airways going to Seattle. It was flight number VS105. The plane at the end of the runway, ready to go now. It's an Aer Lingus. It's an Aer Lingus flight EI 159. The scheduled departure at 12:15, so it's running a bit late. Should have gone at 12:55, but it's going at should have gone at 12:15. So we're 40 minutes late on this plane. It's going to Dublin. That's EI 159. Aer Lingus to Dublin. Oh, you've got the Swiss Airways plane on the runway at the moment. It's off to Zurich. It's LX319. It's an Airbus 320. The registration number is HB JDF. That's Swiss Airways on the way to Zurich. Right, the next plane's Eurowings. By the looks of it, as a matter of fact, I've got a feeling the British Airways one might go before it. Let's have a just look, go over a quick look, shall we? Yeah. Eurowings is sitting at the end of the runway, but we do have a British Airways which is sitting just in front of it, which is going to Jersey, hopefully. Registration number DBCE, but at the moment the wonderful automatic camera can't find it, but it will do eventually, hopefully. No, it won't. So it's down the end of the runway, so we go back onto the next flight, which hopefully is going to be the Eurowings, which is the one we've got the camera on at the moment, which is sitting at the end of the runway. It's an Airbus 319, and it's going to Dusseldorf in Germany. Registration number is 9HEXQ. That's 9HEXQ. The flight number of this Eurowings flight to Dusseldorf is EW 9467, going to Dusseldorf. Right, the next flight we've got going out, which is a Finnair. It's just sneaked in front of the British Airways one, and the British Air and the Finnair is going out to Rome. Obviously it's a code share. It's going to Rome. It's a Airbus 320. It's got a registration number of OHLXM, and it's going all the way out to Rome in Italy. That's flight number BA560. That's BA560. Next flight we've got going out. Right, the here we've got a British Airways 350 Airbus. It's going all the way to Denver in America. It's got a flight number of BA219, and it's going all the way to Denver. Got a registration number of XWBI. Right, we've got a British Airways sitting on the runway now. This is going to Milan in Italy. Milan in Italy. It's an Airbus 320. It's got a registration number of TTNU. That's TTNU. And the flight number is BA574. That's BA574. And it's going all the way to Milan. Anybody remember the code for Milan Airport? Very good. If you're playing Trivial Pursuit, it's LIN. LIN, Milan. Yep. At the moment, the wind in Gatwick is not very good at the moment. The wind, we've got a very strong wind. We might show you the flight stock in a minute to show you how strong this wind is. It is very, very strong. Anyway, here we go. This is flight British Airways, and it's BA574. BA574. Off to Milan in Italy. I don't know how we get off with the takeoff today, whether we will get it to take off just in the right place, which is between, as we know, we've got two markers out there. One's a neon sign and one's the letter R, but this has gone off way in light of that. Oh, look at the wind. Can you see that? Look at the way the wind's blown that plane. The wind is blowing from left to right. That's towards us, left to right. So as soon as the plane takes off, it has to steer into it, so it grabs its way up. Anyway, the next plane on the runway, we've got another British Airways, and it's a 787 Dreamliner. That's a 787 Dreamliner. It's going to Mexico City. That's flight BA243. That's BA243, flying all the way to Mexico City. Registration number of the plane is ZBKN. ZBKN, flying all the way to Mexico City. I'd like to thank all the people at Flight Focus 365 for supplying me with the video of Heathrow Airport. They do a terrific job. They've got an automated camera, so there's nobody there, only somebody in their office who controls it. And they've now given us some ambient audio, so we get the noise of the plane, but unfortunately no commentary at the moment. They will be working at that, and obviously when they get the commentary, then I can step down and they can do it more professionally than what I do. But at the moment, I'm sitting here in my little studio, just giving you the information of what planes are taking off. This is a British Airways 169. It's going to Shanghai. Wow, it's a 787 Dreamliner again. Got a registration number of ZBKS, that's ZBKS, and it's going to Shanghai, China. With a strong wind at the moment, they're having a bit of a longer runway here to get up. Yes, it's way after the R there. Normally we take off before the R. And as you can see, look at the wind blowing the plane, so the plane's actually got to steer in it, which causes it to crab as it takes off. So it looks like it's going that way, but it isn't. It's still going straight, believe it or not. That wind is so strong up there. Right, so what's the next plane we've got on the runway? It's British Airways. Unfortunately, I haven't got this one on at the moment. Flight radar has missed this one out for me, but I'm sure it will come on screen in a minute and let me know exactly which one it is. What normally happens is it gets halfway down the runway. When it gets halfway down the runway, it then registers itself on the on-flight radar, who are the people I use for the flight information, and they offer a very good service. Don't know what we would do without them. They tell us everything about what we need to know about which flight's going where and which flight's going. It's a British Airways. This one's going to Basel in Switzerland. Just take it off now. It looks like it's a 320. It's British Airways 320. It's flight number BA754. That's BA754. So if you're in Basel and you're waiting to meet some friends from Heathrow, I'll let you know that the BA754 has now left. So it will be with you shortly. Registration number of the plane is EUYO. EUYO. Right, we've got a MEA. Is that Middle Eastern Airways? I think it's. Oh, I love the tree on the fan, on the tail fin, don't you? Look at that tree. That's nice. Anyway, where's this one off to? It's off to Beirut. Yes, that's ME 202, going all the way to Beirut. It's an Airbus 330. Airbus 330. Again, we're waiting for. Here we go then. So it's Middle Eastern Airways. It's a Airbus 330 heading all the way to Beirut. The code for Beirut International Airport is BEY. The plane registration is OD-MEA. Airbus 330. Doing a ground speed of about 155 knots. It should rotate any second now. As I say, we can see the neon sign there, rotates at the neon sign and goes up before the R. That's perfectly all right. Then you watch the wind grab hold of it and the plane will have to, yeah, look at that. Crab that way, yep, it's going straight up. And in come the wheels, look at that. Cloud base is quite low. The weather forecast at Heathrow Airport at the moment is 12 degrees with rain, and it looks like it's going to rain all day. We've got a wind speed of 33 miles an hour. Yes, I'm not sure what the cloud base is, but it's not that high. Anyway, here we are again. British Airways, the next flight going out. So at the end of the runway is a British Airways BA 690. That's British Airways 690. And it's going to I can't pronounce that. Lubunjo, LJUBLJANA. Somebody pronounce it for me. I can't pronounce it. Anyway, it's an Airbus 320. Registration number of the plane is EWY. That's EUUY. And that's going all the way out to the plane. Name of the place I cannot name, but it's LJU. LJU, wherever LJU is. It's in Slovenia, believe it or not. So this one's going off to Slovenia. I stand corrected. This one's going to Amsterdam. Flight radar's just a little bit behind of it. This one's going to the plane on the next plane on the runway is going to Slovenia. The next plane on the runway off to Slovenia. Yeah. And look at that crabbing again. Wow. Up go the wheels. Yep. So this is the one that's off to Slovenia. I do apologise, I got that totally wrong. So this is British Airways still to Slovenia. Well, we've got a Dreamliner next. According to Flight Radar 24, the people we use, it's a Dreamliner, it's a 787 Dreamliner. The flight number is AI, Air India, I presume that is, 128. So the next flight is going out to Mumbai in India. Oh wow, did you see that? How that plane dipped in then into that wind? Now, and look at that, and it's turning, whew. We've got gale force winds at the moment, according to the weather forecast. So we've got winds in excess of 35 miles an hour. So this is the Air India plane. Yep, Air India. That's it, it's a Dreamliner. Going all the way to Mumbai in India. To the... Oh, it's got the Gandhi livery, has it? Oh yes, there he is on the tail fin. That's the livery. That's Gandhi, can you see? On the tail fin. If I hadn't have read it, I wouldn't have known it. But it's Gandhi. And this one's off to Mumbai in India. I'd like to say hello to my friend in Canada, in Montreal. Hope the weather's better out there than what it is here. Mind you, you've most probably got snow, but we've just got miserable drizzle. There's nothing worse than miserable drizzle because it gets right through you. Right, let's see what we've got going next, shall we? The next plane we've got leaving London, it's going to Geneva. It's the British Airways. It's a 320, Airbus 320. Flight number BA732. That's BA732 going all the way to Geneva in Switzerland. Be full of people with their skis. Hopefully they got more snow than what they've got in Austria at the moment. Yeah, this plane is 15 years old. It's been with British Airways most of its life, I think. Yeah, 1974. Wow. Oh no, that's when British Airways were formed. I do apologise. I'm just looking at another screen trying to give you some information. The seat configuration is 180 seats in the plane. Next flight on the runway is an Airbus 350 heading all the way to San Diego. It's BA273 heading all the way to San Diego. Not sure how long the flight time is to San Diego. I'm sure somebody let me know. It doesn't seem to have got much speed. I think it's fully loaded, this one. I'm not sure when it will rotate. Will it get past the neon sign? I think it will do. Neon sign's just coming into view now. There's the neon sign, and we should rotate just on the neon sign and be in the air before we hit the letter R, which we are. Look at the can you see the wind? Look at that, the way. Can you see as soon as the wind affects the plane, he has to sort of crab the plane off. So the plane isn't heading the way it's pointing, it's actually going sideways. Yeah, frightening. Right, the next plane we've got on the runway is American Airways. I'm not sure if this one's going to San Diego as well. They normally go together so they can follow one another. Unfortunately, Flight Radar hasn't picked the plane up yet. It'll give me the information any second now, I hope. Normally when it gets halfway down the runway, there it goes. And this one's going to Chicago. It's a Dreamliner, 787 Dreamliner, heading all the way to Chicago. That's O'Hara? Yeah, O'Hara, I think. And that's flight AA91. Takeoff speed was 182 knots. Not bad at all. Nice bendy wings. You can go the wheels, or the right wheel went in quicker than the left wheel. I don't know if that's normal. I will check that next. Here we go again. What we got coming next? Sorry, I can't give you the... Ah, yes, we've got one on the end of the runway now. Though we've got one that's sneaked in front of it. Can you see the way that British Airways one there has sneaked in front of the Virgin Atlantic? So after this, we're going to have a British Airways one go out, soon to be followed by a Virgin Atlantic, I think. How are we doing? We're doing quite well today. So unfortunately I can't give you no information on this flight yet until it gets halfway down the runway, and then Flight Radar will pick it up for me, I hope. Oh, it's sitting there waiting for a little while. Yeah, oh dear. It might have sneaked out, but it did sneak out. Well, we've got a Virgin Atlantic going next after this British Airways one. The Virgin Atlantic plane will be heading so 787. It first flew in 2015, so it's just eight years old, just coming up to 9 years old. And this one will be heading off to New York. Yes, there it is, the Virgin Atlantic. So Flight 24 has kept up with what we want to know. Got two Rolls-Royce Trent engines on it. The 1000 engine, according to the information. I can only give you the information that is given to me. It's flight VS45. And this one's flying all the way to New York. Yeah, we got up well in time. Yeah, that's got up. Oh, look at that. You watch the crab. Look at that. The way that's crabbing. You can just see how strong that wind is. Hopefully the people at Flight Focus 365, they're the people who supply me with the video stream, will show us a picture of the sock in a minute, just to show you how much it's blowing. It is virtually straight out. Oh, we got another plane going off to Austria. Capital of Austria is Vienna, for those people who don't know, but I'm sure everybody does. Anyway, this is an Airbus 320, flights BA 702. That's BA 702, headed all the way to Vienna. The registration number is EUYE. That's EUYE. Obviously, it's got to wait a few seconds. This is a British Airways, flight number 702, going from London Heathrow to Vienna. It's an Airbus 320. Actually, it's good to find out, see how these pilots actually handle. You watch this airplane take off, it immediately veer to the left because we've got a very strong wind coming in from the left, so they have to steer into it as soon as they take off. So you will see him activate the tail fin, and yep, and here it goes, up he goes, and you watch the plane now. Will go to the left. Can you see it? Yeah, look at that. Points to the left because of the wind. Points into the wind, so though you think it's going in a straight line, it isn't. It's actually crabbing. Up come the wheels, and that one's going all the way to Austria, capital of Vienna. On the runway again, we've got another British Airways flight. I won't be able to tell you where it's heading to until it gets halfway down the runway. Then Flight Radar will pick it up for me and I can tell you where it's going. Well, I hope you're all having a good day out there. It's quite miserable here in the UK at the moment. So for those people who don't recognise the airport, it is Heathrow Airport. We're quite lucky. It's a very busy airport. Considering it's the major airport for London, it only has 2 runways, so therefore they are used continuously. Unfortunately, when the weather's like this, they have to make the gaps between the flights a little bit greater, sort of up to a minute and a half sometimes. When it's a beautiful sunny day with no wind, they can get down to sort of 40 seconds between flights. Anyway, this British Airways is sitting on the runway, just waiting to take off. And here we go. Unfortunately, yeah, we got it. It's been picked up already, so I can now tell you what it is. Hopefully, yeah, it's a British Airways. It's BA 984, flight 984. It's heading to Berlin. And for those that don't recognise the aeroplane, it's an Airbus 320. Airbus 320 heading to Berlin. The registration numbers TTOE. That's heading to Berlin. Right, on the runway next, according to Flight Radar, it's an Air Canada, but I got a feeling there might be something sneaking in front of the Air Canadian Airways aeroplane. Oh, look at that. He really was fighting that wind there. Let's just see if we're correct, if Flight Radar have got the Air Canada or have we got the British Airways in front of it. Yeah, I thought so. British Airways sneaked out. See, there's 2 entrances to the runway. And sometimes they can sneak a little one in like this, and they sneaked him in quite well, didn't he? So this is the British Airways one now, and not the Air Canada one. I hopefully can give you some information on the flight in a minute if Flight Radar pick it up. No, they've not picked it up. Oh, there it is. It's just come on to my screen. It's going to Zurich in Switzerland. This one's going to Zurich in Switzerland. Full of skiers, no doubt. It's a A320 and it's MIDX, registration number MIDX, flight number 716. That's British Airways 716 going to Zurich. Takeoff speed was 151 knots, which is about average for most flights. Right, so what have we got coming on now? Have we got this Air Canada one now, or have we got another British Airways? Oh, we've got a Virgin. Where did that come from? I didn't see that one at all. No, I've not got that. Flight Radar 24 hasn't got either of those, so it hasn't got the Virgin one. I can see the Air Canada behind it, which is the one I've got. So let's go back down to the runway and we'll just see exactly which one this is. It'll be a transatlantic flight, no doubt. Most of Virgin, I should think. 90% of Virgin Airways flights go across the pond. There it goes. It's going to San Francisco. 14-hour flight all the way to San Francisco with Virgin Airways. That's VS19. VS19. It's an Airbus 350 for those that don't recognise. Great plane. I've been in the Airbus 350. It's a lovely plane. Very, very smooth. Does the wind affect this? Look at that there. Look at it. And the way it's having to steer that into the wind. Very strong wind we've got at Heathrow at the moment, blowing in excess of 35 miles an hour. Anyway, that was flight VS19, Virgin Atlantic, all the way to San Francisco. On the runway now. Have we finally got? Yes, we've got the Air Canada. The Air Canada flight, which is going to Calgary. Place I must go to, never been. It's on the list. Mind you, I've got a very long list of places I'd love to visit. So this is AC 851 Air Canada. AC, yeah, Air Canada. It's quite logical, isn't it? And it's going out to Calgary. It's a Dreamliner 787, 7879 Dreamliner. Going to Calgary. Anybody remember the registration number for Calgary Airport? It's always good to know these. You always get these asked at quizzes. It's YYC. YYC. This plane's registration number is C for Canada. Normally the first letter denotes the country that the plane's registered in, and FVND. FVND. Yep. And it's a Dreamliner. Yeah, it's going to have a good run up, isn't it? Yeah. Takeoff speed should be about 160 knots, hopefully. There's the air sock. Can you see? It's virtually out straight, the air sock. We've got a few flights taken off on the other runway as well today. Now the target to take off is to take off just by the neon sign. You'll see the neon sign come along the bottom of the screen in a minute. Here it comes. There's the neon sign, and we should get rotate between the neon sign and the R. There's the R. Look at that. They've been deliberately put there so we can check if the plane takes off at the right time. For those that don't recognise, we're at Heathrow Airport in London, in the UK. Unfortunately, Heathrow is one of the major airports for London. It has only 2 runways, unfortunately, which means the runways are very busy. Excuse me, we're just changing a few wires around. We want the batteries to go flat and go dead, do we? Halfway through the broadcast. Thank you very much for the person who gave me a like. That's very greatly appreciated. Proves that somebody likes what I'm doing. You can always send me text messages. I will always reply to them or mention you live on air if you want. Anyway, we've got United Airways on the runway at the moment. That's going to Houston, Texas. That's in America, obviously. Houston, Texas, America. Yeah, it's 777. Going to Houston. The flight number is UA, United Airways, number 4. Registration number of the plane's N78000. That's N88003. I do apologise. Getting your tongue twisted there. When will we get rotate in the correct location? You know, it's just past the neon sign, but before the letter R. That is where we need to rotate by. Here we go. Here's the neon sign there. So we should start beginning rotate. No, this one's going to... Oh, yes. Are we going to get up before the R? Yeah, just about. Well done. Right, so the next flight at the end of the runway is British Airways. It's British Airways 777. British Airways 777. Oh no, one sneaked in front of it. Look at that, eh? These little ones, they're little buggers, aren't they? Yes, because you've got the 777 sitting at the end of the runway, and this little thingy has sneaked in front of it. I'll let you know where that's going in a minute. It hasn't come up on the Flight Radar 24. The Flight Radar 24 app's the one I use for all the information that I've given you. Hope you're all having a good day. This beats sitting at the airport. Most of the people actually locate themselves at the airport and film it live. I'm a bit lazy. I've got these wonderful people at Flight Focus 365 who still play a live feed from the airport to anybody to watch. Unfortunately, they don't have any commentary on it. They just have the ambient noise of the aeroplane. So here we go. This little British Airways, which is BA 1440, is going up to Edinburgh. It's an Airbus 319. Airbus going all the way to Scotland. Don't need a passport to go to Scotland. Not at the moment, not until they get their independence. They say they'll change it then, won't they? Most probably charge us to come in, or in Wales, get out, one or the other. Alright, here we go. This one should take off early. No, it hasn't. I thought it would have got off before the neon sign, but afterwards. But look at that, the way the wind got that. Did you see it? Look at that. He's literally having to steer that plane into the wind. Right, so now we should have the 777. Yep, that's the British Airways 777. That's going to LAX. LAX is the code for... You've got it. Los Angeles, yeah, well done. This is BA281, BA281, flying to Los Angeles. The registration number of the plane is STBE. STBE. It's a Boeing 777. Again, having to wait a little bit longer. Yeah, get that little plane out of the way. As soon as it's out of the way, the control tower say go, 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 and off he will go. No, there's something in the background landing. As I say, we do at Heathrow Airport. People who don't know Heathrow, we only have 2 runways, unfortunately, though it is the major airport for London. One runway is used for taking off, and one runway is used for landing. But they do swap them round at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They swap it, so this runway we're watching now will have planes landing. Ground speed hopefully should be about 150, 160 knots to rotate. It doesn't appear to be doing that at the moment, but let's have a look. You can always tell the neon sign, which should be coming up underneath. You'll see it in a minute. There's the sign there, and the co-pilot say rotate, and he will rotate at that sign and get up in the air before he hits the yard. Didn't he do well? Wow, that's good. Well done. So what have we got on the runway now? We got an AA, American Airways. It's American Airways. It's a 777 going to the same place. So what we've got to do if the British Airways just puts a little red light on the back, the American Airways one can follow it all the way to LAX. I don't know if they have a race or they fly at the same speed. I'm not sure. They obviously go on the same track. I should really follow it on Flight Radar. Anyway, the registration number of this plane is N772AN. It's American Airways going from London Heathrow to Los Angeles. Flight number for anybody in Los Angeles who wants to know if their friends are taken off is AA135. That's AA135. Flying all the way to LAX, Los Angeles. obviously given the British Airways a head start. Control tower will say go, 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 and here we go. So it's a Boeing 777, flight AA 135, heading Heathrow to Los Angeles. It's LAX. For those people that like to know the codes of the airports, LAX is Los Angeles. Takeoff speed should be about 160 knots, hopefully. I'll let you know. One is doing 149 at the moment, according to Flight Radar. I don't know how accurate this is. And the takeoff is 178. So we get just past this neon sign on the bottom of the screen. Can you see it? And rotate, rotate, rotate. And we normally get up in the air before we hit the R. And now the plane will veer to the left because of the very strong winds we got at Heathrow at the moment. So takeoff speed was 175, and we've got a very low cloud base at the moment, very low. Anyway, the next plane, it never stops here. You go all day, going to Riyadh, it's British Airways. It's a 787 Dreamliner, 10. Yeah. ZBLC, the code, ZBLC. And if you want to know what flight it is, it's BA263, BA263. Heading to Riyadh. Not Rehab. Cracking song that was, wasn't it, Amy? Amy Winehouse. What a loss, eh? Reminded me so much of Billie Holiday. That's more my era, Billie Holiday. Yeah. The code for Riyadh? Anybody got any idea what the code is for Riyadh? Yeah, you're right. It's RUH. RUH, Riyadh. Yeah, this don't forget is flight BA263. Sit in for a little bit longer. You can see a plane. It's just coming in to land at the other runway. Here we go. And there's the plane behind us, landed, one up, one down. It's non-stop here at London Heathrow. For 25 years they've been planning to put a third runway in, but I don't think it'll ever happen. Certainly won't happen in my lifetime. Though we do have 3, you could say 4 airports that service London. This one's a little bit late getting up in the air, isn't it? Yes? Yeah, it's done it all right. Normally they're up in the air before they hit the R. And there we go. Very strong wind still. I think it's dropped a little bit. No, there it goes. Having to move on. Very, very low cloud base at the moment, unfortunately. So we can't follow the planes right up in. And right, so what have we got coming next? Got Air Canada, according to Flight Radar 24, the people who supply me with my information. We've just missed it. The camera missed it. I don't know if you saw it. It's just on the corner of the screen. The Air Canada flight, which was the 787, is heading out to Montreal. We heard it take off. We didn't see it, unfortunately. For those people that will be interested to know that this is a fully automated web stream. The camera is AI. It follows moving objects, which it does very, very well. People who have put it in here at Flight Focus have had it, I think, know how long they've had it running. I've been watching it for over a month, and it seems to get better and better all the time. And they finally, a couple of weeks ago, put the sound on, so we have the actual sound of the planes taking off, which is good. Adds a little bit of atmosphere. They haven't worked out an audio yet. That's why I'm sitting here in the warmth of my house giving you the commentary. So this is a British Airways plane again. Flight Radar, I haven't quite got it on yet. This one's most probably sneaked in. as soon as it comes up. Well, not normally when the planes get halfway down the runway. If you've ever used Flight Radar 24, and I advise anybody who's interested in planes to get it. It's absolutely brilliant. It gives you all the relevant information, what you need to know what the planes are, where they're going, what they're doing, and ins and outs of well, we say in England, ins and outs of a duck's arse, but I suppose I shouldn't really say that. No, I won't say that. Anyway, here we go. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. It'll come up live in a minute and tell me exactly what it is, and then I can pass the information on to you. As soon as the plane shows up on my runway, I will click on it and give you the information. No, it's not there yet. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. People want to know. No, it's not. No, this is the first one. This is obviously the mystery flight. Yeah. Oh no, there it is. It's just turned up on the runway. So it's going to Paris. It's going to Charles de Gaulle. Yeah, it's off all the way to Paris. Oh, look at that wobble. Oh, I wouldn't want I'd have spilled me whiskey. Look at that. Oh, that was a big gust of wind on that, wasn't it? Wow. Anyway, that's an A320 Airbus A320 heading all the way to Charles de Gaulle. For those people who are interested, who want to know, that's BA 314 heading all the way to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. There we go, the cameras. Oh, what's happened here? The cameras picked something else up moving. It's picked up the 380, the British Airways, which is making its way to the end of the runway. Yeah, I can't find it, so I'm not sure where that one is, but if we can find it, we'll let you know and let you know which one it is. The next one to take off should be United Airways, or United Airlines. I do apologise for pronouncing that incorrectly. It's United Airlines. Oh no, that one's going in. I don't know where that one's heading to. Well, this is interesting. This is unusual for the camera. Now the camera's picked up the other plane at the end. Yep, it's United Airways, which is what we said, didn't we? It's 777. And where's it heading to? I'll tell you where it's going to, shall I? DFW. DFW, come on. DFW is Dallas. Well done. Yeah, Dallas. Flight number N719. Flight number AA21, heading all the way to Dallas in America. Just forget exactly what I just said then. That was all wrong. Yep. Boo-boo time. That was United Airways going to New York. Wow, look at that. Can't even see the end of the runway now. Look, wow. That is not the smoothest takeoff in the world, is it? I do apologise for that. That was United Airways 147 heading to New York from London Heathrow. That's a 767, Boeing 767. Right. There's nothing at the end of the runway. Oh dear. So what have we got coming next? This could be a mystery, couldn't it? It's mystery time. Don't know what we've got coming now. Oh dear. Oh, it looks like our friends at Flight Forecast have come up and they're just cleaning the lens. Well done, lads. Thank you very much. That's really nice of you. You don't know how much I... Now, this is the funny British Airways one. I saw this one the other day. They seem to have run out of red paint. It's the same livery as all the other ones, but there's no red. And let's just see if we can see what's on the side of it. What does it say? No, I can't read that. Our most important journey yet. Oh, our most important journey yet. Oh, well, they obviously haven't painted it red yet. So it's got my most important journey yet. It's British Airways. I can't tell you what it is yet, where it's going or what it's doing, because it hasn't come up on the ROM. It hasn't come up on flight radar 24. So it's a mystery flight. Yep. It's going to wherever. Believe it or not, it's going to Athens. Yep, it's going all the way to Athens. That's flight number BA632. BA632. It's a A320 with no red paint, going to Athens, and it's BA Better World. What that means, I'm not sure, but that's why it's that silly colour. I don't like it, but there you go. I suppose they didn't ask me. Right, we've got another British Airways. This is BA866. This one's heading all the way to Budapest. It's an A320. It's, for those who are interested, it's EUYN, heading all the way to Bucharest. Takeoff speed was 158 knots, 158 knots. And it's off the ground. Look at this mist though. Is the plane going to veer? Is the wind? It's amazing to have such strong wind when it's misty, isn't it? Because normally the wind blows the mist away. Right, what's next on the runway? We've got a big queue of planes up at the end now. Says we've got a British Airways 350 heading to Accra. Where's Accra? Somebody tell me, won't you? Go on the text. Somebody can text me where Accra is, please. I've no idea. I've got live chat on. Nobody's chatting to me. Anyway, it's an A350. And it's flight BA81. BA81. It's registration number XWBO. XWBO is the flight number. And it's heading all the way to Accra. It's in Ghana. Accra's in Ghana. Wow, this is only the second one I've had this morning. This is obviously the 380. Even I can recognise this plane. Yay! It's the British Airways 107 going to Dubai. I think more 380s fly to Dubai than any other airport. It's an XLEI. It's the registration number. XLEI. Will it get up to 180 knots for takeoff to rotate, which is what it normally hits? Then we get to flight number 107, BA 107. Will it be closer to the neon sign or closer to the letter R? Here comes the neon sign. Can you see it on top of the building? That's what I refer to, the neon sign. Normally, the co-pilot will say rotate, rotate. He does. Look at that. Rotate, rotate. And will it get up in the air before the R? Yes, it does. Now, look at that. Look at the way he's having to steer that into the wind. That is really going sideways down the runway. Sideways down the runway. Wow, that's exciting, isn't it? Thank you very much for another tick. That's 2 thumbs up I've got. Wow. Visibility is certainly not very good today. Right, the next flight is the British Airways, according to Flight Radar. There it is. It's a British Airways, a wee little one. It is a A320 going to ARN. Come on, ARN. Does anybody know what the code is? What airport is ARN? Scandinavia. It's up that way. It's Stockholm. That's it. Right, well done, John. I knew you'd get it right. So that's BA780 going all the way to Stockholm. This one will be sitting here for a little while because we had a 380 go up in front of it, and it normally leaves, the big planes leave rather a large wake behind them, and therefore the planes have to wait for the air to settle down before they can take off. So we've got a 320 here. The registration number is EUYF, heading to Stockholm. Behind it, you can see we got another 380. Let's see if we can guess where that's going, shall we? Got to wait for this one to take off first, though. Yeah, it's just sitting there for a little while. If it doesn't get a move on, it's going to get run over by its big brother. Yeah, look at that. Hey, he's very impatient, isn't he? Do you reckon he's going to sneak around the side of him? He could do, couldn't he? Look at that. Don't normally get that close together. Yeah, he is very impatient, isn't he? Come on. Here he goes. I just see the engine starting up. Look at that. Well, he couldn't have timed that better, couldn't he? That 380 pilot had his plane literally going to give him a push down the runway, wasn't he? Here we go. We've got an Airbus 320 going to Stockholm. So that's our Airbus. Oh, what? Oh, that was like a bit like a roller coaster ride. That was. When did you ski? Go up and down and up and down. Wouldn't want to be in that one, would we? Anyway, here we comes. Here we go with the 380. This is going to America, Sunshine State. It's going to, yeah, you're quite right, not Orlando, but it's going to Miami. Yep, it's off to Miami. It's BA 207, BA 207, off to Miami. The registration number of the airplane is XLEF, heading to Miami. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Get away from this weather we're in at the moment. Be very nice. So it's flight number BA 207, heading to Miami. When I'm at the airport, I just am amazed how these things get off the air, off the ground. Absolutely phenomenal they are. Just hope they keep flying. Now that we've lost the jumbos, these are the biggest things. Most of the jumbos are now freighters. You go up to Midlands Airport in England, you'll see lots of them because these are freight capital. So what speed have we got here? We've got 148 knots at the moment. Do we get past the neon sign? If we get past the neon sign, look at that. We can only just about see the aeroplane now. Rotate, rotate, rotate. There we go. It's rotating and we're up before the yes, we've done that. Look at, wow. That is just amazing, isn't it? Do you see that as soon as the wheels were off the ground, it had to turn nearly at right angles. You can hardly see it. It's only just off the ground. You can hardly see the darn thing. Oh. Just hope their radar works, eh? Anyway, that's a 380 heading all the way to Miami. What have we got coming next? Let's have a little one. This will be sat here for a little while because it's got to wait for that wake to disappear. So we might be here for a minute or two before it can it will be given the all clear, because as we did mention, the 380 does leave rather a large wake behind it. This one's going to France, going to the Airbus headquarters, which is in Toulouse, southern France. Lovely airport. This is BA 378. BA 378 heading to Toulouse in France. Yep, you've got it. Toulouse in France. Well, it wouldn't be anywhere else, would it? And it's registration number of the plane's NEOY. As I say, we've got to get this 380 get out of the way. Once it's out of the way, then the control tower give this a go-go. I'm not sure what the gap between a 380 and a smaller plane is, how much they have to leave. I think it's a good minute and a half. Next time one takes off, I will actually time it so I know exactly how long they give, see if there is a time on it. But there always is a longer wait between flights if there's a 380 and the one behind it. especially if it's only a wee little thing like this. Only you have to wait for the air to settle down. And here we go. Again, it's a 321, Airbus 321, heading to Toulouse in France. Flight number 378, BA 378, heading to Toulouse. The registration number of the aeroplanes, NEOY. NEOY. If you want to find out more information, just go on Tinternet and type in NEOY and you'll get it. Just like I do when I want it. Rotated nice and early, that one did, didn't it? Yeah, wow, well early that was. Well early. Oh, and a nice wobble. Right, let's go back and see what we got coming next, have we? Have we got a little one or a big one? Looks like a 350 to me. It's a British Airways, it's a 777. And unfortunately, that's it. It won't tell me where it's going. It's flight B772, and I've got no information of departure or arrival airport, so I have got no idea where this is going at the moment. Whether it will give me the information in a minute, I'm not sure. Anyway, the registration number of the aeroplane is VIIW, sorry. I am taking the tablets, we'll get better. Right, we should rotate. We'll rotate in a minute. Here we go, nice rotation. Yeah, we're getting up nice and early. Yeah, well before the neon sign. Yeah, yeah. And well done. Right, Air Serbia. I think we've got this is the first Air Serbia one we've had today. And this one's going all the way out to Belgrade. It's an Airbus 319 with the smaller engines. The flight numbers JU 381, JU 381, and this is heading to Belgrade, and it's Air Serbia. I'm not sure how many airplanes Air Serbia have in their fleet. Again, we're sitting at the end of the runway with a bit of a long wait again, isn't it? Here it goes. I do like the pattern on their tail fin. No, I do like that pattern. Anyway, so it's an Airbus 319 heading out the way to Belgravia. And hopefully we can see this plane take off before it gets all misty and foggy and horrible. The weather forecast for London is atrocious for the rest of the day. Rain and mist and rain, and with a bit of wind thrown in. Anyway, are we going to rotate early? Yes, we've rotated quite early. Nice bit of... And look at that, literally as soon as it's 200-300 foot off the ground we lose sight of it, and there it was gone. British Airways. Yeah, unfortunately I can't tell you which one it is. Flight Radar 24 has lost it, but it will come back in the end. We do get it when it's halfway down the wrong way. They always log on. It looks like a 350 or it could be a 777. I'm not sure. I'm not that much of an expert. I just read out what's in front of me. Anyway, here goes British Airways. As soon as it comes up on flight radar 24, I shall give you the information on the plane. But at the moment, you know as much as me. It should come up on. There it is. It's just come on there. It's going to Philadelphia. It's 777. And it's heading all the way up to Philadelphia. It's flight BA 67, flight BA 67. Well, that is raining hard now. Look at the spray that these jet engines put up. There it goes. I think the wind's dropped down a little bit down now, which is good. Anyway, that's all the way to Philadelphia. Takeoff speed was 164 knots. We've got a Lufthansa on the runway now. It's Airbus 320. Airbus 320 heading to Frankfurt. The flight number's LH 907. Heading to Frankfurt in Germany. It's registration DAINJ. Yeah. Heading to Frankfurt in Germany. Again, due to the weather conditions, we're having big gaps between flights now. Big gaps. Well, so thank everybody who's watched. I'm going to shut the audio down for a little while. I will leave the picture streaming, but I will take the audio off because I won't be here. I'm going to have some lunch, have something to eat, and I'll come back and see you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I didn't bore the pants off you too much. We'll just watch our German friend take off and head towards Frankfurt in Germany. Flying. And there he goes. It's the 320. And you'll notice when he rotates, the jet engines will spray onto the runway, and he'll get all that spray come up from the runway because we do have a lot of water on the runway at the moment. There we are. We're going to rotate any second now. Rotate, and there's the spray. Wow! And look at the wind. Oh, a bit like a roller coaster, that. And then turning it. Dear God. Those conditions. Anyway. I'll leave you be for a little while, give you a bit of peace and quiet, and hope you enjoy the flights for a little bit longer. Back soon. Hey, welcome back. Sorry I had to disappear for a little while, but I have something to eat. It's lunchtime, you know what's like. Anyway, we've got an Aer Lingus sitting on the runway at the moment. Don't know where it's heading. It'll be somewhere in Ireland, no doubt. So we're just going to upload flight 24, flight radar 24, and I can tell you where it's going, can't we? Yeah. We're still trying to work out how to get this picture so I can get a better picture. It's off to Dublin. Yeah, this one's off to Dublin. It's an Airbus A320 going to Dublin. Registration number EI, which I presume is Ireland, NSA. That's where it's off to. So shouldn't take too long to get there. I think Dublin's about an hour 10 minutes from Gatwick, from Heathrow. Sorry, I do apologise. I said Gatwick then. I meant to say Heathrow. Well, I got a Lufthansa on the runway next. It's going to Munich. It's LH2475. It's an Airbus 320, registration number D AINT, AINT, AINT. Yeah, and that's going all the way to Munich. Flight number is LH2475, LH2475. I'd like to thank anybody who's watching. Hope you're enjoying yourself. We are at, well, I'm not. We're actually broadcasting the live stream out of London Heathrow, courtesy of the people at Flight Focus 365, who supply us with a wonderful video stream from their AI camera, which they've got located on the building to the side of the airport, which gives us a daylight broadcast of flights leaving Heathrow, which is brilliant. I think it's quite good. And yes, that Airbus, the one from Lufthansa, and is 5 years old. It first flew on the 28th of January 2019. Two Pratt and Whitney engines. Sorry, excuse me, I put my teeth back in. Anyway, what we got going next? We've got a Delta Airways. Which is heading to LAX. We all know that's Los Angeles, don't we? So it's an Airbus 330 heading to Los Angeles. Delta Airways. The flight is N419DX, so it's N419DX is the registration number. DX. I put it's just one DX. Oh dear. No wonder I couldn't find it. I was going to give you all the information on the aeroplane. Yes, it's an Airbus. Delta Airways. Yeah, status. What does it tell us about it? It tells us absolutely nothing. Only that it was registered in 2014. And it's yeah, Delta Airways. Right, what's next? It's it's on the runway there. It's already sitting there. It's a British Airways. It's a British Airways. It's 787 Dreamliner, which is heading to Portland, Maine. Portland. Where's Portland in America? Does somebody know? Please come on the side and tell me. I am live chat. You can always come on live chat and tell me what's going on. Yeah, it's always interesting to speak to people. This is BA267, heading towards Portland, Maine. Portland, Maine? Portland, yeah, I think it is Portland, Maine. Anyway, this registration number of the plane's G7BJI. That's 7BJI. It's heading to Portland. Yeah, it flies over the top, goes over green. Oh no, sorry, Portland's not in Maine. I thought it was in Maine. This is in Washington. It's in Washington State. It's just below Seattle. Sorry, totally wrong. I was there, wasn't I? Shows I don't know my American states, don't I? Anyway, this is heading towards there. It's flight BA267. That's BA267 heading to Portland, Washington. Yeah. Takeoff speed was 156 knots. That's what it's heading at now, according to flight radar. And off we go. Is it going to get up in time? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. It rotate. Will it get off before the arm? No, it will not. Oh, that's a little bit late, that one, isn't it? It's up there now. Yeah, well done. Well done. Yeah, it's finally got up in the air. We are live, by the way. We are live from Heathrow Airport. We are using the Flight Focus 365 video stream. Next plane to take off is an Airbus. Sorry, I seem to have lost where I was at. I've lost the plane. There it goes. It is Emirates. Yep, Emirates. It's a A380, but we can tell that, can't we, by the size of it? Look at it. It's ginormous. Heading to Dubai. It's off to Dubai. Yes. Flight number EK2. Heading to Dubai. Again, it's another place. Everybody says it's a wonderful place to go, but I've never been. It's on my wonderful hit list. Everybody knows I got a hit list a mile long. I'd love to visit, but you never know. We'll get there eventually. We've got a little bit of muck on the lens on the camera, so hopefully the people from Flight Focus, I'll pop down and give it a little bit of a wipe in a minute, please. Thank you very much. I am cheeking. I'm using your video stream for nothing, and then I ask you to go and clean the lens. Nah, we just have a laugh and a joke, don't we? Anyway, the registration number was A6EUS. Oh, wow, look, you can hardly see the thing with all that mist there. Look at how the way it's having to go up sideways. And that's a big plane. Oh, no, poor little one, they're going to get blown all over the place, aren't they? And the mist, that is going sideways. Honestly, it's going sideways. Anyway, what's next? I don't know what we got next on the runway. Oh, we've got a British Airways. Well, according to flight radar, that plane is not there because they haven't got it on their little thingy. But we'll pick it up in a minute. Obviously, it's quite a big plane to miss, isn't it? Really? How does flight radar not get that? They will explain it to me one day. Why not? Anyway, we are at London Heathrow Airport, and we've got a 380 heading down the runway. And as soon as it comes up on flight radar, I will give you what information it is and where it's going and what it's doing. Look at that, it is picking up nice speed. Look at the rain. Can you see the jet engine, all that mist, the rain that it's throwing up? Wow. And you watch when it rotates, the big puff of mist it creates behind it. Anyway, it gets halfway down the runway. We go past the neon sign. Once we get past the neon sign, we should rotate. It'd be any second now. Neon sign comes into sign, and we go rotate. There's the sign there, and we go rotate. Is we going to rotate? Yes. Oh God, look at it. We're actually going to. Wow, that is phenomenal. Oh, what a cracking picture. Look at that. The camera's even lost it. The camera lost it. Wow. Anyway, that's that was the British Airways. It was a A380. It's going to Miami. Yeah, that was on BA209 heading to Miami. It's got to be nicer at that end than what it is. Look at this, and there was another one. I'll tell you what, this is the third one in a row. I don't think I've had three in a row before. That's three 380s, one after the other. Yeah. Anyway, this is the Etihad one. It's going to Abu Dhabi. It's EY20 registration, not registration number, that's the flight number, EY. EY20. Registration number of the plane's A6APH. A6APH, and that's heading all the way out to Abu Dhabi. Yeah, wow. I'm not sure how long the flight time is. Yes, that's where it comes. It looks like this plane does a there and back all day long, because it flew in from Abu Dhabi earlier on today, and now it's going back there again. Wow, not bad at all, is it? Anyway, it's all. I do love that pattern on that tail plane, don't you? That nice bit of mosaic tile work, isn't it? And the gold lettering. I don't know if it is gold, or whether it's just gold coloured. No, Etihad Airways, it most probably is gold. Anyway, here we go again. Dashing down the runway. Look at the mist in front of those engines and the cowlings. The force them engines must be generating. Going along the runway with a great rate of knots. Whee, look at that. Oh, cracking. Right. We've got 135 knots at the moment. It's still speeding up. It normally goes faster than that to take off. Mind you, it could be flight radars not picking up the transducer and therefore not getting the speed right. Here we go then. As soon as he tilts and goes to rotate, which will be any second now, because as soon as he goes past that sign, the co-pilot or first officer will say, rotate, rotate, rotate. Are they going to rotate? Here it goes, rotate. And look at that mist. Now the camera most probably might lose this, because the camera, look at, hey, look at, I'd have spilt my drink there, wouldn't you? Did you see the way that wobbled? Wobbled, wobbled, wobbled. Anyway, it's off now. So that's the 380 to Abu Dhabi. That's EY20. Yeah, EY20 heading all the way to Abu Dhabi. What a cracking flight that. The takeoff speed was about 155 knots into a headwind, I think, or side wind, really. So anyway, it's got up there. It's on its way. Shall we see what's next? We've got, according to flight radar, I've got nothing queuing up at the end of the runway, but there's bound to be something there. Bound to be, I should think. Anyway, the cloud base has gone up a little bit now. We followed that plane quite a long way. Here we go back. Let's see if we can find something else. What we got on here? We've got a British Airways. Well, flight radar, haven't got that. That's flight radar 24. They're the people we use to give us all the flight information. I can give you the plane when it gets halfway down the runway. They will tell me what it is. It's a British Airways. It's a 787 Dreamliner. It's going to Boston, Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts. I think that's correct, isn't it? Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah. It's flight BA 213, all the way to Boston in America. Lucky people. Lovely, lovely city. A lovely vegetarian restaurant in Boston I went to many, many years ago. Superb. And a type of pasta it was, with green bits in. Nice. Oh, look at that wobble again. You just don't realise, how many tons that plane weighs, and the wind just moves it round as if it's like a feather, doesn't it? Anyway, that was flight BA 213 heading all the way to Boston. The registration number of the plane, if you want to know, was ZBKM. Obviously that's with a G in front because it's registered in GB. ZBKM heading all the way to Boston. Takeoff speed was 155 knots. I say welcome to any new people that are viewing. You're quite welcome here to my rebroadcast of Flight Focus 365. Wonderful people who supply this video stream live from Heathrow Airport. Unfortunately, they haven't mastered the commentary on it yet, so I'm sitting here in my little office. I set up a little screen. As you can see, look, it's only a camera in front of a TV, and I can give you all the information that you require. If you want to know any more information, just ask me. You never know. I've got a computer here. I can tap in and find out what you want. Anyway, this is British Airways. No, it's not. Well, it is a British Airways, but it's not the one that we just had. Unfortunately, no, that's one flying over the top. I'm not sure which one this is. We haven't got one sat at the end of the runway. Now, if this turns round, It might be this one, it might not be. It could be, no it's not, because the plane I'm finding on flight radar is a TAP, which is the Portuguese Airway, and this is definitely not a TAP plane, this is a British Airways plane, and unfortunately I can't tell you which one it is at the moment, but as soon as it comes up on flight radar, oh there's the TAP one behind it, so that's we know that's next, but I haven't got this one on flight radar on the runway, but when it gets halfway down the runway it will show itself up to me and I can tell you exactly where it is, what it is, where it's going. I might even be able to tell you the pilot's name. Are you kidding? Goddamn pilot's name. Oh dear me. I will take the pills, I will get better. Anyway, here it goes. Come on. Where is it? It hasn't shown it up to me yet. Where are you? You're there somewhere. No, here it goes. There, it's just come up on the screen now. It's going to Bermuda. Wow, lucky people going to Bermuda. Yeah, it's 777, Boeing, obviously Boeing 777, going all the way to Bermuda. It's flight BA 159. So BA 159 is on its. Look at the fluff on the front of the wings. Oh, isn't that lovely? Like that. Anyway, that's off the way to Bermuda. The registration number of the plane is VIIK with a G in front. Yeah, it's getting a bit dull. You can see how dull and miserable it is in London at the moment. You look at how bright the tail lights are. It is not nice at all in London at the moment. Anyway, the next one on the runway, we agreed, we did see it there. It was queuing up behind. It's the TAP. That's TAP, which is Portuguese Airway. I'm not sure what the TAP stands for. Airways Portugal, Transit Airway Port. Anyway, it's off to Lisbon, which is in Portugal, obviously. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I have been on now for a couple of hours, so I am going a little bit around the bend. It's an Airbus 320. Yeah, Airbus 320 going all the way to Portugal. Everyone's going to the sun, aren't they? Anyway, it's flight TP 1359. TP. Yeah, TP. Sounds Indian, doesn't it? 1359, heading all the way to Lisbon in Portugal. The registration number CS TVB TS. Right. I'm not sure what we got next. Whether that American Airways one will be coming out or the one behind it. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a minute. Anyway, this one's going up in the air. And will this one get blown around like the last plane did? Because there was a big gust of wind when that one took off, wasn't there? It blew it all over the place. Here we go, up it goes. It's got up nice and early. And yeah, look at that wind. Yeah, you see what he did then? He pushed that as... Oh! Look. Well, I hope they all had a sick bag, because I think I'd have been sick then, didn't you? The way that plane bobbled all over the place. Right, so what's next? We've got an American Airways one. Now, have I got an American Airways one on me? No, that's Egypt Air. What's that one? No, that's Qatar. What's that one? That's British Airways. No, we haven't got this one. So this American Airways one, I will have to tell you what it is when it gets halfway down the runway. When it gets halfway down the runway, we can tell you what it is, can't we? Yeah, here it goes. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Picking up speed now. And here we go now. Right, it is. This is American Airways. It's flight AA 173. It's going to Raleigh in Durham. Durham, is it Durham? Yeah. It's a Boeing 777. It's registration number N752AN. And that's heading all the way out to Raleigh in Durham in America. Let's find out where that is. And it's flight number AA 173. Yeah. And they are getting buffered around. Even the big planes are getting buffered around, aren't they? Anyway, what's next? Let's have a look. It's a little one. British Airways? Should be a British Airways, is it? Oh, the camera's found something else moving. That's the Qatar one. That one's due out in... Oh, it's a cargo. Oh, that's the first cargo one we've had go out today. And then we've got another Qatar there. That's a Airbus 380. That'll be going out in a minute, but we've got one in front of that, I think. I think we've got one in front of that. We've got a British Airways going to Marseille, I think. Is it on the runway? Let's have a look. Come on, camera. This is marvellous, the automatic camera, isn't it? No, it's not there. No. Where is it? No. I was just praising how good this camera is, but it can't find this British Airways plane. That is somewhere. No, it's gone. Oh well, never mind. Can't win them all, can you? Yeah, at least we can see the air sock. Can you see the air sock in the bottom right hand corner? It's nearly straight out, isn't it? It just shows how the wind is, and the wind's blowing from left to right. Right, the Qatar 380 is making its way. Ah, there's the British Airways one. It was there all the way along. It was hiding. Anyway, this one's going to Marseille in France. It says A320. Registration number BA368. The registration number of the plane is GEUYK, and this one's heading all the way to southern France, Marseille. Sorry, I shouldn't take her. Well, this one will get buffered around. They are certainly getting. Now it takes off. Now we go up steep, because then it doesn't affect the wind. The wind doesn't affect it so much. But there now. Oh, that was better. Yeah. Yes, it seems to go. If you go, the steeper you go up, the better it is. Now, as we got this. Now we got the 380 coming out. So let's see. Airbus 380 going to Doha. It's flight number QR4 to Doha. The registration number of the plane, if you want to know, you can always check out all the information on each plane. It's on the internet. I haven't found a good enough site to do it all yet, but when I do, I'll let you know which one it is. It's A7APTF, sorry. I will keep taking it. A7APF is the registration number of the plane, and it's QR4 is its flight number, and it's going London Heathrow to Doha. Airbus 380. Oh, well, those engine sounds a bit rough, doesn't it? Can you hear it? A whine on it? Yeah, that's okay. Right, when will it get off? When will it get airbound? Yeah, it's on its way now. Yeah, up it goes. Look at that mist it throws out. Now, how much wind to throw that plane? Oh no, see, the camera's lost it. Poor camera. That's the only trouble when it's automated, isn't it? Is you can't override it. Oh, well, this will be the last one I'm going to do. This is a cargo plane. This will be the last one until 3 o'clock when we do some landing. So I might come on at 3 o'clock and do a few more planes for you then. Going to mess around with the computer, see if I can get a better picture. I'm not quite happy with the picture at the moment. Anyway, this is a cargo plane. Going to Basel. Oh, presumably it's going to Switzerland. It's QR8292. 8292, yeah. It's a Boeing 777. Registration A7 BFJ. So I don't know if it's been a converted one. You can normally tell when they've been converted because you can see where they block the windows out. Where if you get the plane that's not been converted, you can't see the windows. So we'll have a close look as it goes down the runway, shall we? See if it's been converted or if it hasn't been converted. This will be the last one, I think, for today. Well, for the first show. Yes. No, I can't see if it's got windows inside. No, so it's most probably was built as a cargo plane. Yeah, and not a converted one. Right. Let's just see, takeoff speed 147 knots, so it must be fully loaded, 151 knots, and it's up in the air, nice and early. Right, well, thank you very much. We've had a cracking day. We've a bit more habit. I think this is only the third or fourth test I've done using this system. I've got lots of improvements to do to make the system better, so I'll give you more information and keep you more up to date what's happening at Heathrow, London's premier airport. And we've just got a Virgin going off, Virgin airplane. Let's just see, this will be going somewhere nice and sunny. It'd be, let me just think, where do you think this one will be going? It's going to see Mickey Mouse. Yeah, it's all the way to Disney. It's the Disney Express. Go and see Mickey and Minnie and all his friends at Disney. Going through a bad spell at the moment, aren't they? I was reading a bit in the paper about them. Yeah. Anyway, off it goes. This is the Virgin Airways. It's VS91, flying directly to Orlando in Florida. Registration number VGEM. Let's watch this shoot down the runway. A great road to knots. Yeah, that is good, isn't it? Come on, is it going to rotate? Rotate. Yes, look at that. Bang on. Oh, look at the way that dipped. Did you see that? The way that dipped to starboard. Wow. Anyway, it's up in the sky now. It's heading that way. It's crabbing its way along the runway. In go the wheels. Off they go. Anyway, their next stop will be to see the mouse. Anyway, my next stop is to play on the computer for a little while, see if I can improve the pictures for tomorrow. And we'll have another go tomorrow. Oh, it's very nice to speak to you all, see you all. Hope you have a good time. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I might see you later if I do try and do another test if I can improve this picture. So look after yourself. This is TC signing off from the UK, signing off from Heathrow Airport, and we'll see you again another time.